regular season is about to get here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg. What are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Anunoby out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Doncic. And it's Castle in at the shooting guard position. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Irving passes to Davis. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Irving with the steal. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. Connects on the foul line jumper. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wembanyama. And it's blocked. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Covered by Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Lively a screen on Hunter. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. It's picked off. Covered by Hunter. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson for the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Doncic outside. San Antonio again missing.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. A 3 ball. Here's Doncic. Wembanyama, right side. Here's Anunoby. San Antonio again missing.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Floats one. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here, matched up against San Antonio, is how they'll tip off the new season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Clock at 4. Here's Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They've talked about needing to toughen up their perimeter defense, and they did that and more by going out and making a deal for OG Anunoby. Many of his peers consider Anunoby the best perimeter defender in the league, and he will completely reshape this team's defense. The price wasn't cheap, but it was one they'll happily pay.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Anunoby, and it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Davis. Off target from the wing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he takes the contact and stays with it. And now Wembanyama has a chance to add one more at the line.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell kicks to Washington. Effort to screen on Hunter. And it's Washington missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
That ties it up. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know, for such a big guy, Wembanyama has excellent body control.
Pass to Washington. Russell sets a screen for Washington. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hunter no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Exum finds Russell. And here is Washington. Over Castle. Here's Gafford. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hunter, the pass to Wembanyama. Tries again. And the rejection by Gafford.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Russell from long range. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 3. Doncic against Russell. Gafford with the steal. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Russell no luck. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Now Doncic. Back to Anunoby. Wembanyama high post. The Mavericks pull it in.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Davis, the pass to Russell. And the rejection by We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
It's Davis on the wing. Five on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Russell from long range. Offensive rebound. Gafford nails the baby hook.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Mitchell is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Gafford with the ball. Pass to Russell. Back to Gafford. Another shot. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Gafford's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Isaac with the ball. He's covered by Washington. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Isaac.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon, has the size to dominate inside, now just needs to add the muscle.
Here's Irving. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mavericks leading by 3. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Mitchell kicks to Isaac. And another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And really, The line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Exum.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Lively is screen on Green. Thompson for three. Swings with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Mitchell outside. Washington against Isaac. There's the screen. It's to Sims. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here is Irving. Headed by Green. Shot to stop the run. It's blocked. That's tipped. Isaac down low. Russell's there, and it's sent back by Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
And that's a move Isaac mastered early in his career. He draws a lot of fouls with that up fake. Always gets guys to bite on him.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving surveying the floor. Looking to get back on track here. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Thompson. Nails the 16-footer. Thompson's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Anunoby outside. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Doncic finds Anunoby. Doncic outside. The 3-ball from Doncic. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Outside, Davis. To the middle, trying to find Whitmore. Gets it to him. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Anunoby. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba, when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And finished off by Lively.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Count it. Bamba's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Here's Irving. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 8.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Mavericks trailed by 12. Pass to Hardy. Davis with a screen on Hunter. And Bamba pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bamba setting the pick for Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively a screen on Doncic. Here's Hardy. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Looking at Dallas, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you... All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
You love the rebounding and the rim protection. He also brings that intimidating factor. He's an important piece in their puzzle. You can always tell he's the one guy who loves playing the game.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Doncic. We've got Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. That's Kyrie Irving. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Mavs. Spurs leading by 6. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, They've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Here's Irving, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hunter, the pass to Doncic. Over Thompson. Anunoby has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 8. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Thompson looking for an opening. On the top of the key, that one falls. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And uses his handle and great feel for the game to execute the pick and roll there. What can't Thompson do?
Here's Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Doncic with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look now for San Antonio. Isaac's checked in for OG Anunoby. Green comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Lively. And it's Davis at the elbow. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And checking out some stats for Wembanyama. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Wembanyama finds Mitchell. Here's Castle. Pass to Isaac. Plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Isaac's got 10 points in the game.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
The 11-footer. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his third basket of the night.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Lively. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Isaac misses. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Frank Ntilikina's checked in for Castle. Moving against Mitchell. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Isaac. Pocket 6. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Lively the pass to Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact. And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Ntilikina passes to Isaac. Now Wembanyama, covered by Irving. Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Davis up top. Scoreless thus far. Basket good.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Mitchell. Wembanyama outside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. Thompson from long range. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Over in the corner, Doncic. Russell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Russell against Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Hunter. 14 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bamba's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell dishes to Thompson. And stolen by Whitmore. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Whitmore throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Gafford throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to Bamba. Russell against Doncic. Luka taking it in. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 17 now.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Gafford inside. Covered by Bamba. Gafford misses. Hunter, no one around him. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Russell. Now, here's Washington. Covered by Hunter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. San Antonio leading by 16. Now Whitmore. Anunoby with the screen for Whitmore. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Puts it up. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here is Washington. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Mohamed Bamba. OG Anunoby is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Doncic in at the 1. Whitmore finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby with the screen for Doncic. It's deflected. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Gafford. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Whitmore. And he hits the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
There's a screen by Washington. Outside Irving. The 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Doncic against Russell. Pass to Whitmore. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Washington passes to Irving. Got a piece of it.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 9 points for Cam Whitmore. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Doncic feeling it out. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic against Russell. Here's Whitmore. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Bamba kicks to Hunter. Bangs home the trifecta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Irving. Whitmore defending. They need this. And that one's good. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gafford with the steal, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
On the wing, Doncic. Over Russell. Doncic, no good. Mavericks trail by 19. Outside, Russell. Pass to Gafford. Back to Russell. Exum sets a screen for Russell. Dallas again missing. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now, here's Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Gafford. Back to Exum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Luka Doncic. And so he hits both. Wembanyama with it. Anunoby outside. Bamba finds Hunter. 6 to shoot. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Spurs lead by 19. Here's Exum. Deflects the pass. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Irving against Anunoby. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Bamba. Lively defending. Fast break Dallas. Here's Exum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Anunoby. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Bamba passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Isaac. Stolen by Exum. Davis inside. Wembanyama on him. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set
on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Anunoby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Doncic comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for San Antonio. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Irving can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
And the first one drops. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Isaac. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
From deep Washington. And Bamba pulls it down. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Whitmore finds Isaac. Rebound by Marshall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
David, thank you as always.